Earlier, I did speak with the lawmaker Ohad Tal of Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich's Religious Zionism Party about today's evacuation of a West Bank settlement orchid and also the chances for a compromise on the judicial reform plan. Knesset member Ohad Tal, thank you for joining us. Today,
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure. So today, security forces say they carried out the court-ordered evacuation of an orchard that was planted illegally in the Shiloh Valley on disputed land. What is your view? What is your interpretation of what happened there?
Well, first of all, we see it as a brutal violation of the coalition agreements because the minister who is in charge of all this issue is Bezalel Smotrich. And this is how it should be. This is how we define it in the agreements. And this is how we expect the Prime Minister to actually apply his policy. This is one thing. Second thing, this is the land we saw today. It's just a destruction for the sake of destruction. Because there was the land, even though some Palestinians try to claim this is a Palestinian soil, they haven't succeeded to actually prove that. And so only the defense minister, he was the person who to apply to say that this is what should happen. This is not a decision of the court. The court decided that only because the defense minister decided that this is what he wants to do it. So it's a political decision. It's not a question of law. It's not a question of whose land that is.
Okay, so let me ask you, brutal violation of coalition agreements. What is your party prepared to do? This is not the first time that Likud Defense Minister Gallant has gone against what you said are a coalition. What is your party prepared to do?
So we sent today a very clear message to the Prime Minister and to the Defense Minister that we will not be silent about what happened today. And if we want to keep the coalition together, that should change. What happened today should not happen again, and we will not agree that this will happen again.
I mean, are you prepared to bring down the coalition, force a new vote if this should happen again or the changes are not made?
After what happened today, we are 100% sure that the Prime Minister will keep the coalition agreements and will give Bezalel Smotrich everything that was agreed upon in the agreements. All the rights, all the...
Right, I understand. I want to move on to another issue that, of course, your party is very deeply involved in, the judicial reforms. We did see today the delay, the delay of the legislative process for some of those proposed judicial reforms. Is this a sign to the opposition that your party and the coalition is willing to negotiate on the terms of some of these judicial reforms?
From the first day, we've said that we are willing to negotiate everything. We are not willing to back off all our values and all the things we promised to the people who elected us, because this is our responsibility to fulfill everything we promised to the people who elected us to be part of this government. But we always said we are willing to negotiate. I am sure, I'm positive, we will succeed to find a common ground, because most people, even in the opposition, said themselves in the last few years that they think that the court should be fixed and that the system should be changed. And therefore, we are sure that we will be able to find agreements. If they will come in good faith, I'm sure we'll succeed to find agreements.
Are you willing to at least have a temporary freeze on the legislative process? Yair Lapid suggested a 60-day freeze, a limited freeze. Is that something that your party at least would be, you think, willing to contemplate?
Of course, to ask delay just for the purpose of delay, it's not something we will cooperate with. We have several days until we'll continue with this legislation. Everyone who truly wants to come and to negotiate and truly wants to come and to come to agreements, don't waste time. Come come talk to us. We are very happy to do that. Wherever you want, if it's in the president's house or here in the Knesset, we are waiting for you. Come and talk to us. Don't send us delays after delays. That's not a game we're willing to play.
All right. Ohad Tal, the Religious Zionism Party, thank you for joining us on i24 News.